Alrighty, Geminis. So this is going to be your reading for 2019. Thank you guys so much for joining me. This is going to be a forecast for what's going to be happening for you guys, okay? So this is going to be a little different. If you do want a personal year ahead spread where we actually cover your months, this is not going to be covering any months or anything like that. This is just the overall energy so that you can be prepared. Um but if you do want a 12 card spread where I actually go into your personal energy for the year so that you can be prepared for any sort of shakeups or any mishaps that may come up, make sure that you guys are booking that. It is $55 right now. It's usually $125. So if you do want to take advantage of that for the new year, make sure you guys are checking out my information below in the description box for you guys to book that session. And let's get straight into your reading, guys, okay? All right. So, what are the lessons that my Geminis have learned from 2018? What have my Geminis learned? So, we have the Four of Cups here that flew out. So, what you guys learned this year for 2018, you guys learned what you're dissatisfied with. Like, you learned what makes you emotionally dissatisfied. You learned also how to deal with rejection as well. You may have felt like a lot of situations didn't go your way or you literally were rejected. But you're learning how to deal with, you learned how to deal with rejection. And also you guys learned how to move past this boredom, okay? Move past this boredom when it comes to maybe your career, your life as a whole, or even your love life, okay? And I'm actually going to clarify it. Why is the Four of Cups here? Yeah. So you learned rejection, or you learned how to maybe even deal with discomfort when it comes to creative situations or where you wanted to really take the lead in, okay? You could have actually dealt with rejection with the fire sign, but we're not going that into detail. We're keeping this just very general. You guys just learn how to deal with that and also how to tap into your creative pursuits as well and your creative power here, okay? What can my Geminis expect in 2019? What can my Geminis expect in 2019? And the card that flew out, we have the Two of Pentacles here, okay? So with this, I feel like there is going to be a lot of decision making you guys are going to have to make. That didn't make any sense. There's going to be a lot of decisions you guys are going to be faced with. You're going to have to decide between maybe two jobs. Some of you guys may be juggling two jobs. Some of you guys are actually going to have to work through some financial things, like trying to gain balance when it comes to your finances. Also, just weighing out things, and there may be a little bit of highs and lows financially this year, or maybe even you guys just having highs and lows within a relationship, but overall decision making and a little bit of highs and lows, okay? But that's with everything, but it's all about how you guys stand and how you guys get out of it, okay? And how determined you guys are to get past this instability and get past any sort of decisions you guys have to make. As long as you're being analytical and you're using your logic and you guys are being very just focused and determined, I feel like you guys will make it. Okay? Alrighty, so what is the obstacle my Geminis are going to be challenged with? What is the obstacle? And we have the Justice card clarified by the Hierophant. So some of you guys, you're going to be challenged with maybe having to balance out your connections, like as far as your relationships or your marriages. For some of you guys, you may be faced with a legal situation, like a divorce for some of you guys. For others of you, it may be you needing to make sure that there's just fairness overall and that there's balance when it comes to just how you move and your morals as well, when it comes to just how you are moving, okay? So a challenge here the challenge here is all about you guys gaining balance and you guys keeping the harmony within a connection here, or maybe, like I said, you guys needing to use your morals and your sense of fairness and harmony to actually keep balance within your life and maybe even in your well-being as well. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, and we have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is all about you guys focusing on your money, focusing on where you guys want to be in your career. And also, like I said, you guys may be taking some time for yourself to get to that point. Okay? Okay, so what is my Gemini's strength for 2019? What is their way of harnessing their power for 2019? How can my Geminis harness their power? And the card that fell in my lap, we have the High Priestess. So this is all about using your intuition, being very still, and inquiring or acquiring the knowledge needed, but knowing exactly when to act on it. And like I said, following your intuition, knowing when somebody's keeping something from you, and also knowing when the proper time is to reveal what you know. Okay? Also just focusing on your spell. Focusing on your spiritual well-being, and also making sure that you're fighting for your dreams and that you're not backing down as well, okay? And that you're just being very persistent in what you're trying to accomplish, especially if it's creatively. Alrighty, so what are the lessons my Geminis have learned from 2019 or 2018, excuse me? We have the Strength card. So you guys learned how to tame yourself. You guys learned how to temper yourself as well, like be patient, and also making sure that you guys are being resilient, especially when things were trying to test you, and learning when to speak as well, like knowing when to go off and when to not be so aggressive with others as well. What else am I seeing? Just overall being controlled. This year was all about being controlled and being persistent and being strong even through adversity, whether that's with family, friends, whatever it may be. Okay? And what I'm seeing for the guidance for 2019, what is the guidance for my Geminis for 2019? What is the guidance? And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So move slow, okay? And if your finances are moving slow, do not take that as, you're not getting anywhere. You are getting somewhere. It's just if you want this big amount of finances, it's not something that happens overnight. It's all about you being consistent and actually taking some time to understand that, okay, if I want to reach that level of success, I do have to move slow, and I also need to move meticulously and making sure that I'm being practical in my movement and looking at every bit of the details so that I can actually get this desired income or desired relationship. And also this is in a relationship sense as well, not moving too fast, taking things slowly and getting to know this person so that you guys can actually build a concrete bond and not something temporary. Okay? And what I'm seeing for the last card for 2019, what I'm seeing for the theme, what is a personal theme for my Geminis for 2019? What is their energy? What is their energy going into 2019? What is their energy? And you guys are the fucking Queen of Swords. So that is the best way to go into 2019, or actually to be. So you guys are actually standing in your energy. You guys are just badasses, okay? And that's what's very important. You guys focusing on you, focusing on your goals, focusing on getting somewhere. And with the Queen of Swords energy, this is all about you guys being all about the facts, being all about the truth, standing in your truth, and just being authentic to yourselves, okay? And just not giving a fuck, okay? All about manifesting. This is beautiful. So you guys are going to be good. As long as you guys are standing in your energy and understanding you have all the tools you need to manifest, you're going to be good. Just don't let yourself get off track, okay? Do not let yourself get off track, Geminis. All right, so that's what I'm seeing for 2019. Like I said, if you do want a personal reading where we actually do each month, tailored to you specifically and your energy, make sure you guys are reaching out for that reading. And I will see you, beautiful Geminis, in 2019. Have an awesome year. Bye, guys.